Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how to make a reverse seared steak, and we'll also be doing a mushroom and onion cream sauce to go with it. To get started, here I have my fresh ribeye steak that I'll be using. I did went ahead and washed and pat it dry, and I have here some avocado oil. I'll be using garlic powder, onion powder, some seasoned salt, and some black pepper. What we're gonna do next is combine all of our seasonings into one bowl. Now you can use whatever seasoning you like on your steaks, but for me I like to keep mine very simple. Just a little bit of salt, black pepper, onion, and garlic powder. I'm using seasoned salt because I don't usually use salt in my cooking unless I'm baking. But if you want to use just regular salt, you can go right ahead. Now we will lightly coat the steak with some avocado oil. Then we will generously coat the steak with the seasoning on both sides. Well, on all sides. Then we will let this sit and marinate for about 20 minutes. You can cook it right away, but it's just habit in me that anything that I season, I let it sit and marinate for at least 20 minutes. I know what you guys are probably thinking. Why is she using all that seasoning for one steak? Well, the truth is, I'm cooking 3 steaks. I'm making Sunday dinner. So I am just showing you guys the demonstration with one steak. But I will be doing 3 steaks. Now let's place this in a 275-degree oven for about 45 minutes. We're looking for an internal temperature of 115 to 120. So you can check that with your thermometer if you have one, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. After about 45 minutes, our steak should be to the temperature that we're looking for. But to be sure, I will stick my thermometer in here. And I am getting about 117, 118. That's perfect for me. So now we'll go ahead and we will sear the steak. Here in my cast iron skillet, I will now go in with some oil. Here I will place my steak and allow it to cook for about 1 minute. You need for your pan to be screaming hot because we just want to sear the outside. I don't want to cook it all the way through, but this depends on how you like your steak done. If you like your steak well done, you might need to cook it a little longer, but I like mine medium. So I will now flip it and allow it to cook for 1 minute on the other side. So now I'm going to get a bit fancy and I'll add some butter, some garlic and thyme. This will add great flavor to the steak, and what we'll do is tilt the skillet to our side and we will baste the steak with that butter. And look how yummy it looks already. Oh my god. And then we will baste it for about a couple seconds, and we will turn the heat off and remove our steak. We will let it rest before we cut into it. So you want to let this rest for a good 10 to 15 minutes before you slice into it. While this is resting, let's go ahead and make our creamy mushroom sauce. So here's what you'll need for this yummy sauce. Here I have some mushrooms, white mushrooms I'm using, but you can use any kind that you like. I have here some cream of mushroom soup. Trust me on this, it's going to be so delicious. I have some vegetable broth, onions, I have garlic, parsley, I have heavy cream, some paprika, chicken bouillon, complete seasoning, and black pepper. In a preheated pan, I did add some oil, and now I'll go in with the onions and the garlic. We will let them saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. Next, we'll add our mushroom, give it a good mix, then we'll add our seasonings just to add flavor and taste. Please do not add too much seasonings here because the cream of mushrooms, it has salt and the vegetable broth has salt. So you don't want to make this salty unless you're using probably the vegetable broth with no salt or whatever. But just bear in mind that those things has salt in them and you don't want to make your sauce salty. So go light on the seasonings. But I will be adding the correct measurements that you'll need down in the description box so you guys can get everything right. We will let this cook for about, let's say, 5 minutes, and then I'll show you guys the next step. So at this point, we will now add our cream of mushroom soup. We'll add our heavy cream, then we'll add our vegetable broth. We will mix them all really well and let them come up to a nice simmer. You don't need to add any more seasonings here unless you like a lot of salt, you know, but this is fine as it is. We will let it come up to a simmer and then we'll be all done. Once this comes up to a simmer, the last thing we'll add here is some fresh parsley. And that's it. Super simple and easy to make this in less than 10 minutes. Now we will turn our heat off and we'll get ready to serve. So now for the good part, guys. I will slice this and show you guys how it is on the inside. This is how I like my steak. I like it medium, and this is perfect for me. If you like it well done, just cook yours a little bit longer. You like it a little bit more medium than this, well, rare, you can cook it for less time, okay, in the oven. If you like it rare, just cook it for a little less time and then you do the searing. But this is it, guys. Super juicy and delicious. Now let's fix us a plate. So today I'll be enjoying my steak with some roasted potatoes and garlic butter green beans. This was absolutely delicious. My entire family enjoyed it, and I hope you guys give the recipe a try. If you enjoy my video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys like your steak. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!